Alrighty, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the continuation of A Day in the Life from the previous episode that we just got done with. And I gotta say, that was a real bashing episode towards Benny. It's pretty much I bashed him with my own words and how I feel, and I know he probably really doesn't even care what I have to say to him or anything. Because I don't really think that he understands that he's being lied to. We have all been lied to by the news, and that is just the thing. And I'm not here to talk politics, but he is just pushing me over and over and over again to get me to break, and I'm not going to break under pressure. In the text message, you guys probably heard me say this in the last episode. He was accusing me of standing up for President Trump. And he's like, oh, you're just angry because they're trying to indict him. And I'm like, well, you brought up the whole subject. You've been saying it over and over and over again that they're going to indict him. On what charge? You got to realize, Benny, you may be watching this episode, but you got to realize that these charges, they never stick to them. And you look at 47 counts that he pled not guilty to. And I'm not here to talk about politics or anything. This is not the right channel to talk about that stuff on. But what you're watching on TV is something I don't agree with. And I don't agree with you blaming me and accusing me of all the things that I've done last year. Periodically, it is your fault because you brought it up. So you're the one at fault here, not me. Don't you dare say that it's my fault when technically it is not. It's your fault because you did a lot of bad things. You lied all this time to your family, to my family, to me, and everybody else, even my friends. You lied to all of them. You lied to Duncan, you lied to me, you lied to Caleb, you lied to everybody. And the blame is all on you because you just don't understand. You never will. All the money that you took from me, and you lied, you told me that you were going to pay back, and you never did. So that tells you one thing, that you're a liar, and that you'll always be a liar. In my eyes, you'll always be one. Unless you change, unless you get out of these bad habits, and unless you go and you get you some physical and mental counseling. And plus, the thing is, I want you to take a lie detector test, and I want you to send me those results. And I'm going to put them here on YouTube, and if you are lying, I'm exposing you and your corruption. There's going to be a lot of changes that I want you to do. I want you to turn away from this stuff right now, and I want you to get your life right. Because you have done nothing but pin blame on everybody else that's around you. You don't seem to care to take responsibility in your actions. You need to start taking responsibility and start owning up to your mistakes. Because if you don't, then yeah, the consequences are going to fall down on you. And look where it's gotten you this far. It has costed my friendship from the both of us. It has put a heavy strain on our friendship because of your constant mistakes. You need to start owning up to your responsibility. It's your fault that you brought up this whole situation. It is your fault because you can't seem to get your act together. And it's your fault that you lost your job, but you quit. And then you made me lie to Duncan. And I feel ashamed that I lied to him because of you. You know, and you look at it this way, Duncan doesn't really trust you anymore either. Because you really don't seem to care about him, nor do you care about Caleb, nor do you care about anybody but your damn self. I'm sorry to say that word. I mean, I don't mean to cuss. But, you know, you gotta really think about what you're saying to me. Oh, it's my fault that I stand up for a man that did more than 4 years? And, well, pretty much you got mad when we were in the car that day. Do you remember? You know, you were mad at me because I said, oh, you know, they're not going to indict him. And you just kept arguing with me. Yo, yeah, they're going to indict him. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. Look, you don't know what's going on inside the courtroom. You don't know. And they're not going to tell us anything. I've told you time and time and time again, I will be patient. But you got to look at it this way, man. I have had it. You were being used. You were being lied to. You were being manipulated. Just the same as you did to me, you lied and manipulated me all these years. Oh, I was so good to you. I did so much. I gave you free rein to do whatever you wanted. You had me. You had my car to give you rides to places. And what do? You accuse me of your stupidity. That's what it is. Because you don't want to take responsibility for your actions. You know? And then you ask me, what can I do to change? What you could do to change is be honest and start telling the truth more. Because you don't want to change, I'm not coming back to you. I might as well just stay away from you for good. Because you look at it, the way that you hurt me and the way that you lied to everybody. You lied to me, you lied to my parents, you lied to Duncan and Caleb and all these people. People that were your friends too. You stabbed them in the back as well. And you think that they like to be lied to, just as you lied to me? Do you think that they really like that? When you tell me, oh, don't tell him this, because it's not true. Yeah, it is. It is true. If you're not going to tell the truth, I will tell the truth, and I will put honesty out. I will expose your corruption. You may not see it, but you are corrupt. And I can see your true colors. You were not there for me. You abandoned me. You done a lot of questionable things, but now I see it. You were my friend, and I hate to see you go this direction. And I'm asking you physically and mentally, you need to get counseling. You need to take a lie detector test. If you're lying, our friendship is done. I don't want to have nothing to do with you or literally. I hate to say that. I literally just don't want to be around you anymore. I want to be free. I want to live my life to be free and to be happy. If you're lying, if you take a lie detector test and that lie detector test says that you didn't tell the truth, it's done. These bad habits that you have been doing need to stop. This watching the news does not tell you nothing. And I've been telling you that for pretty much 4 years or 5 years that I've been in your house. I said, look, you need to stop watching this stuff because it is poisoning your head. You need to put a movie on or do whatever. But I'm saying it. The message that I saw yesterday, that aggravated me. You accuse me of your mistakes. And yeah, you need to be blamed more than what you're getting blamed for. I hate to say that. But you need to stand up and take responsibility for your actions. And I guess I don't need a lie detector test to prove that you lied. I know you did. I know you have extreme deception and you did not tell the truth and you didn't do anything to prove to me that our friendship could be salvaged. 9.5 years, you had free reign, you had a car, you had me, you had somebody that had your back. And I feel like I don't have anybody that has my back whatsoever. This will be the last episode that I will talk about you. Because after tonight, I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Because it's making me plumb upset and it's just stressing me out. It's like I said, I might need counseling myself. And I know you need counseling too, Benny. When I look at how much the good times we've had together, I was there to help you. And I wished you would have done the same thing for me, but you truly don't care about me. You care more and more about yourself. I always heard you talk about yourself. If you don't care about me or your friends or your family, then that is just harsh and cold where you sit. Your friends are going down the drain and you're worried about a dream. It's time that you stand up and that you wake up as well. Because tomorrow, it may not be given. Your friends can say, oh, you watch the news. You hurt Jonathan so bad. You do this, you do that. Your friends, you ought to care about them. You do unto others as you do unto yourself. And that's what you need to start doing. But I need you to start going to counseling. And I need you to start doing what is right, not what is wrong. You need to be honest with people. You need to be honest with me. You need to start telling the truth more. You tell me one lie, and I will write you on Messenger saying you're a liar. I don't want to say that to you, but I feel like it's true. That you've done a lot of lying. And you've done a lot of manipulation as well. And good people have been hurt because of you more than anything else. I hate to say that, but it's true. You need to be honest with your family. You need to be honest with your friends. You're going to keep lying to them. Then they will expose you for who you are, just like I am right now. And I know your true color. I know you got corruption in your life. You're going to weep what you sow if you don't change. Because people are going to look at you. They're going to say, oh, he's not trustworthy. He don't own up to his promises when he should. Saying, oh, I'm going to get a new job. I'm going to pay back the money. When? I've heard that so many times. I know you're lying when you're saying that. I know that you're lying to me. And I know that that's a bad habit. You need to start keeping your promises. Like in Home Alone where that lady told Kevin, don't make promises that you can't keep. It's true. If you're going to make a promise,